Good morning, YouTube. How y'all doing out there this early Monday morning? It's me, Pathina the Blues Goddess, y'all, the singing goddess, and we are here early this morning, y'all, and we are talking about that love. Yes, everybody wants to be loved, right? I know I certainly love to be loved. But let me just say this. This is a message, y'all, for my divine masculine. Because when I'm out and about like I was on Saturday, I open myself up to every opportunity to teach and to shed light on matters, any matter. It does not matter what it is because we understand that we are on a divine path, a divine walk with source energy. Period. It's all energy. So this message is for my divine masculines because source gave me an opportunity, y'all, to shed some light for my divine masculine brother that, hey, crossed my path and shared with me some experiences that he was having with a divine feminine. I'm saying divine because underneath all the layers, even if you're not yet awakened, you are still a divine feminine and a divine masculine energy. We're not talking about gender here. We're talking about energy. Because when you pull back all the layers, that's all it is. We are infinite energy from source energy, period. So we're talking about love. And as the story goes, and I'm going to make it short and sweet. And I want my divine masculines to hear me. And Source said, Source Energy said, you have to do a video on this and make it plain in layman's terms. So I want to just recite a disclaimer to my masculine feminines, those that are not yet awakened. This is not hating on you at all. This is not, I'm not trying not to be in your corner because I'm in everybody's corner. We are learning and growing and evolving into being our higher self. We are chopping away the layers that keep us from our true essence of who we are. To my divine feminines that are awakened, you're gonna know, you're gonna get what I'm saying, and I know that you're gonna agree with me. So to my divine masculines, if you are in a relationship and it's not working for you, like this divine masculine said, it's not working. But every time I get one foot out the door, I get sucked back in because I start to feel guilty because she's so hurt because I want to leave. I'm like, hold up, brother. You're going to have to sit down. I need to give you some clarity. And here's the clarity, my brothers. You are not responsible for for her. You are not responsible for anybody's emotional well-being, for anybody's emotional balance. That is on them. Now, I'm talking now from a married woman's perspective. Am I happy that my husband loves me? Yes, I am. Makes me feel good to know that I'm loved by divine masculine. But in the same breath, y'all, he is not responsible for my emotional well-being. That's the truth. Whenever we find ourselves being emotionally challenged, regardless of what it is, that is a sign from source energy that it's time for us to go in. Find out where the root of it is coming from. Too often, y'all, we bring in baggage that stems back from childhood and past relationships. We bring all that baggage with us. And we'll tell the divine partner to be, We'll make them feel divine feminines. Y'all know I'm right. We make the divine masculine feel somehow responsible. And we dump all that baggage on him of things that took place in past relationships, things that happened in our childhood. We start putting that guilty complex on them. If I tell you about the bad things that happened in my last relationship, maybe you won't do it to me. If I tell you how hurt I become when a man leaves me, maybe you won't leave me. Y'all, that's not the way to start a relationship, and it's certainly not the way to hold on to one. My divine feminines, I did a video for y'all. But y'all, you got to get yourself together. Divine masculines, you got to stop feeling guilty because your life, source energy is pulling your life in another direction. You got to be okay with not taking everyone on your personal journey. You got to be okay with that. Some of us start out on this journey, end up in divorce. Because if your partner is not on board with you, hey, everybody just cannot go. You can only walk so far with a person in this life. And some of us are meant to walk all the way together. And some of us are meant to walk some of the way with each other. And then we part ways. Everyone has a divine journey. You cannot allow guilt. You cannot allow someone's imbalanced emotions have you making decisions that you know you're not going to be satisfied with. So what happens? You end up fighting, bickering all the time, because you know that's the one thing that is the source of your unhappiness. You got to get yourself balanced out. So my divine masculines, I want to invite you to do something. You want to start working with yourself. Start meditating and get you. I couldn't find my big rose quartz, y'all. So this is a rose quartz necklace that I wear from time to time. It's pink and it has a point on it. This is a pendulum. So get you some rose quartz and start meditating with it. Start loving yourself. Men, it's okay. Divine masculine, I should say, because it has nothing to do with gender. Start meditating and focus all your love on yourself. Because let me just say this. There is nothing more beautiful than a divine feminine discovering who she is and embracing that. And there is nothing more beautiful than a divine masculine discovering who he is. And then when you have a divine feminine and a divine masculine, knowing who they are, embracing who they are, loving themselves 100%, then you can only bring that same love and that same quality of love to the table. Yes, we want respect. How do you get respect? By showing yourself self-respect, by showing yourself self-love. And if you really want to rev up that love vibration, that love energy, y'all, put it together with a clear quartz and watch what happens. The guilty layers of leaving a relationship that's no longer serving you will fade and drop off. And that's what you want. No one wants to be in a relationship with someone who's feeling guilty to be there. I know I certainly don't want a man to stay in a relationship with me if he truly doesn't want to be there. And that's just the truth, y'all. We want to be loved and feel free with it. You don't want to love anyone out of guilt, because if you love someone out of guilt, it's not love. It's not. It's not authentic. because you're there for the wrong reasons. You need to be in a relationship that you want to be in, that you would love being there. And it's okay, divine masculines, to walk away. You don't have to stay until she gets an understanding. No, this is your personal sacred walk with source energy. Understand that. It's precious. It's sacred. You cannot compromise that walk for anything or anybody. It's a once in a lifetime opportunity to really embrace the divine masculine, who you are, the essence of who you are. And be okay. Be okay with being alone for a little while. If that's what source energy has for you, be okay with being alone. Because I promise you, if you take the time to love on yourself, when you're ready, source energy, creator of all things, source of all things, will line you up with the perfect divine feminine. And that's real, y'all. So I hope this sheds some light for my divine masculines out there. Again, has nothing to do with gender. This is energy we're talking about. Anybody that you're in a relationship with or trying to build something with, it has to be true and it has to be authentic. You are not responsible. And don't feel guilty if you in a relationship for a month or a day, a week, a month or 3 months or 6 months, a year or 2 years. It doesn't matter how long it's been. You only owe yourself. You owe it to yourself to be authentic in what you say and what you do and how you feel. You owe that to you. You don't owe it to me or anyone else. And be okay with it. And I want to make this video because after I talked to this divine masculine energy, he said, I believe I can be okay with walking away now. Hearing it from a divine feminine perspective. Hearing a divine feminine say that it's not his responsibility to worry about my mental state of mind. Y'all, there are some voids in this life that another person cannot feel. Love is one of them. True love is one of those voids no one else can fill. You have to yield yourself to divine source energy. You have to allow the divine to come in and put that within you. And a lot of times, divine feminines, when the divine masculine wants to walk away, it's also a message for you to invite love into your heart, to yield yourself over to divine source energy as well. And get all the love source energy has for you. That's the kind of love that's lasting. That's the kind of love that's fulfilling. And you would never look outside of yourself to be fulfilled with love ever again. And it won't take long for source energy to fill you up with all the love that's required to take you through the rest of this journey. We all have to be okay with being alone. Although I'm married, but I always take time for myself because it's needed. I got to have it, y'all. Because it does not matter what my husband does for me. It does not matter. It's appreciated and it's respected. But y'all, if I don't take the time to love on myself, then nothing he can give me, nothing he can say to me can make me feel complete. It's all within myself. Once we understand that, we'll stop throwing our baggage on other people, making them feel responsible, making them feel guilty. That's what happens. You're going to blossom like the beautiful divine feminine and the beautiful divine masculine that you already are. So stop throwing up resistance, because when you go back and forth in your mind, should I stay or should I go? Do I love her not love her? Do I want to make it work, or I know it's not going to work? When you go back and forth in your mind like that, you are throwing up resistance for the real love to come down, for the love to come up and blossom within your soul. You're throwing up resistance. So as soon as you stop throwing up resistance and follow your intuition, that little voice in your head that says, I think it's time to go. You got to start listening to it, and you got to start following. That is your higher self speaking to you to get out. So source energy can fill those voids. You got to get out, get to yourself. When it's time to go, it's just time to go, y'all. When the party's over, the party's over. And this video is over, y'all. Get you some clear quartz, some rose quartz. Put it with some clear quartz to amplify that love vibration, that love energy. And watch source energy just give you all the love that you are desiring. Fill you up completely. Your cup will be running over. Now when your cup starts to run over, y'all, now you got plenty to give someone else. Fill your own cup up first. Fill your own cup up first. Now you got something to give. Now you got something to share, and it will be appreciated and respected. Okay? Until next time, y'all, it's me, Pathina the Blues Goddess, y'all, the singing goddess, and I'll be back again to see my gracious, loving subscribers for some more encouraging words. And if I didn't say it at the beginning, I want to thank everyone for subscribing to this channel. I love each and every one of y'all. Thank y'all so much for supporting this channel. Thank you for supporting me. Thank you for your wonderful, loving, kind comments. I love you for that. Until next time, y'all, I'll see you and enjoy your rest of your Monday in divine love. Yes, that's what it's all about, y'all. Bye-bye.